This is Seewing Yi. Today's topic will be Government Veterans Administration Foreclosure Investing. If you have watched this video in the past few months, you should understand the concept. If not, while you're listening to this video, please, on the below link on the body of the description, you can review the slideshow. This video is from a high level. I'm just going to highlight two properties which I feel are the best from the current listings. Again, the requirements for anyone that wish to participate in this very unique real estate purchase system is that you must have a 1-year rental property experience and you have a good credit score, 700 or above. You qualify to get conventional real estate investing, financing of loans, and your debt to income ratio should be less than 45%. DTI, debt to income ratio. Of course, you need to have the proof that you didn't have a down payment for the property. You need to have at least around per property, at least around $35,000 to $40,000 of down payment plus closing costs, plus rehab costs, plus few $1,000s of cash reserve. Those are the qualification requirements. And finally, to participate in my program, I need to ask you to pay me a mentorship consultation fee, one time $1,997, one-time fee only to successfully consummate on one property successful closing, even though it may take 2 or 3 properties for you to bid on it in order to be successful. And nevertheless, one-time fee per property successful closing. It may not be the property I'm highlighting on this video, but you need to have a very open mind, obviously, to eventually I will pick a property for you to buy in a specific strategic market as I deem fit. Because anyway, so the reason why I highly encourage a mentorship consultative nature is that maneuvering through this government VA foreclosure system is not easy. I have done all the work, most of the work I've done for you. I have a lot of experience using this system off and on for the past 20 years. So I have understanding of all the local markets, the local economic conditions, the rental markets, the whole property management, the whole 9 yards in many markets. That's what I've done because my primary investment methodology is to help our investors to buy turnkey rental property markets. In the affordable market, you can cash flow with 25% down payment and have done it for many years. I have a large following of several thousand members, investors on my database, my network, if you will. But those are turnkey off market properties. But the VA foreclosures is a completely different animal. You are bidding against the general public in a multiple listing service on these very hotly desirable properties. You're thinking, why government have foreclosures? Trust me, there are very few foreclosures out there. It's historical low numbers. But the foreclosures I'm discussing are properties that a military veteran has. For whatever reason, they walk away from the property for many reasons. I'm not here to go to details. You watch my slideshow, you know properties that I pre-select in advance for you or it meets my numerical criteria and every other criteria. That at the end of the day, at 5% down, think about it, 5% down, vending financing for investors, you can buy this property and at least achieve monthly break-even cash flow, if not unlimited positive cash flow, at least for the first year. So that's it. There's so many value associated with this type of purchase system. I'm not going to spend any more time. If you're interested, of course, you contact me directly. My contact information is below this description. And then I will do a free consultation to determine whether you or the few select investors or you, the few, the proud, the real estate Marines. Do you remember that commercial years ago? The few, the proud, the Marines. I'm looking for the few, the proud, the real estate Marines to work with me. So if you're motivated, if you're dedicated, if you see the value of doing this, then I welcome you and we can have a very good relationship. And this system have a high probability of success and the risk is very low because you have to understand the process, the system, the procedures in which I know because I'm an ex-military veteran, 40 years retired U.S. Army. I've been to all these locations. I have purchased investment properties in all these areas at one time or another in the past 27 years. And hundreds of my investors have purchased turnkey rental properties in many of these very same markets that you are purchasing via foreclosure. So much value add, 5% down. There's no PMI. It's just everything numerically, economically, big picture wise, it's just a tremendous value add that no one else, no other alleged experts out there understand the government Veterans Administration purchase system as much as myself. Not to brag, two properties I'm gonna select out of this listings are one in Fayetteville, North Carolina. But normally I'll do a pro forma for you guys. Trust me, I'll do 5% down payment. I'll crush the numbers, the rent and all that. You will get a monthly break even or slight positive cash flow. But you must understand, you're buying, buy and hold long term. And if you do so for the next 5, 10, 15 years or forever, this property will make you money in many different ways, not just cash flow. Because real estate investing, income property is the world's greatest multi-dimensional real estate asset class, because you get paid in 5 different ways: passive income, cash flow, appreciation, long-term potential, massive tax benefits. You use leverage by putting 95% down financing. This loan program, 20 financing, is absolutely unheard of. You as real estate investors can qualify to buy this kind of properties. You do not need to be an ex-military veteran or whatever. All right. So I've done 99% of the work. So you have to go through the bidding system. It can get fluctuating because, however, I do understand the bureaucracy of the government system. As you maneuver through the transactions, I'll help you bid for it. I'll help you get financing. We work together. There's a system. The system's accessible. It's just, if you were to do it yourself, you're going to stress yourself out. You're going to give up. By working with a trusted mentor like myself, who have done this for many years, who own many via foreclosure properties, who own many regular rental properties over many years, and thousands of real estate investors who rely on my guidance and mentorship to achieve their financial success. No more dwelling on all my credentials. 2 properties I have in mind. I've done the numbers. I'm not going to show you the cash flow analysis, the pro forma, but this property in Fayetteville, North Carolina is 1,400 square foot, cookie cutter 3-2, and the listed price is $167,500. I picked the property that have the least amount of maintenance and repair, hopefully less than 10 grand out of your pocket. Your 5% down, your couple $1,000 closing costs, and your rehab costs all come out of your pocket. Again, not easy to pick these kind of properties on a weekly basis. These kind of properties you have to subject to bidding. You have to bid against in the multiple listing service for these highly desirable income properties. You're bidding against the local primary buyers. You're bidding against your fellow investors from all over the US and overseas. These type of property is very highly desirable. You have to go through a bidding war, multiple offer situation. You have to bid this and that, and go through inspections and appraisals and get pre-approval with the inventory financing. Don't worry about all those details, okay? Pay my upfront advance fee, non-refundable, and I will assure you will be successful. You may not buy the properties that are listed on this video, but I will help you buy another property somewhere else in the US through this system. Does it make sense? Your risk is extremely low. Your reward is extremely high. I'll finish up on this particular property, cookie cutter property. This area is very close to U.S. Army's Fort Bragg, and the interior of the property looks very nice cookie cutter house. So it works very well. I've done other research within the 2-mile radius. There are like 100 similar houses that are renting for approximately like $1,300 to $1,400. So 5% down, minus the down payment, minus your mortgage payment, your taxes, insurance, property management fee. At the end of the day, this nice cookie cutter house will trigger a break even or slight monthly positive cash flow. And that's all you can ask for, especially on this first year performance. Okay, look, just to finish up on this picture, very nice, very stable market, have a very good history of renting, especially there's a lot of active duty soldiers are renting or these kind of places, because Fort Bragg, the home of the 82nd Airborne Division, is a very prevalent military installation in the US. It has a long history. It's a huge military base. This real estate market is very robust and you can do very well. All right. So you have no further questions. Let me go through second property I want to promote, which I've done massive amount of research. This property in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. By the way, whatever I recommend, whatever property I pick, it's all about working with the local property managers, working with the inspectors in local level, and the realtors, the title companies. They're all available on the ground. Trust me, okay? We're not doing this alone. We have a team on the ground that will help you facilitate the transaction and all the way to the closing of escrow and beyond. The property manager is gonna hopefully manage your property for a very long time so you can reap the benefit of long-term wealth building. All right, that's a given. So this property in Oklahoma City, again, Oklahoma City is a very robust metro city. It has a very consistent, stable growth. Three-bedroom, two-bath, 1433 square foot. It's fairly new, and we expect a little bit of cosmetic. We will find out eventually once your bid is accepted, if your offer and bid will get accepted among other bidding. If you win the bid, you have to go through the inspection, pay for the inspection, and determine how much you're going to pay. So, the metrics is that you shouldn't pay more than 18 grand for rehab costs. A lot of these properties are below market value to incorporate the additional rehab costs that are out of your pocket. So at the end of the day, you get a little bit of a discount, right? Because again, it's a multiple offer situation. 5 or 10 offers per house typically, depends on each location, each house, whatever. And bidding war, you have the highest and best offer or gets accepted by the seller, which is the government, the veteran administration, and the whole 9 yards. Okay. And you look at all the pictures, they're pretty decent, right? We expect cosmetic repair only out of your pocket, and we'll figure that out. So at the end of the day, numbers wise, the location and the whole 9 yards, it works. I think that's all you can say, right? Some of you, again, you might, where's the pro forma? Where's the cash flow analysis? Okay. Yeah, I thought about doing that, but it's not necessary because I have done pre-screen in every which way these properties. And according to my professional judgment, these two properties, at least for this week, is the most highly desirable where the numbers make sense, the whole short-term, long-term and all that stuff. This property will be sold within a week or less. Again, I'm not asking, no, if you sign up for my program, if you sign up for my mentorship program, don't get fixated by, I must buy these two properties. Otherwise, there's no point of me working with Mr. Yi. No. These two properties, for whatever reason, you're unable to win the bid, there will be other properties that come down the pipe next few weeks that should meet your criteria. Because I only pick the best market with the best rental market, best high potential ability. It rents very easily, turnkey down the road where everything the property managers will do, property managers would everything for you, anything fixed up, the local property manager will send the people searching property. So you can be a out-of-state investor 5,000, 10,000 miles away. It does not matter. You're investing ultimately remotely, passively, and you can scale this type of portfolio depending on how much money you have. So very highly desirable type of investing methodology. Very few people know this kind of system. So by hooking up with me, you have the reassurance that I'm pretty much an expert in doing this system. Bar none, I'm extremely confident because I've done this before. This VA foreclosure system concept comes into the marketplace once in a while. This system, or there's an expiration date. We don't know when. Could be next month, could be for 2 years from now. What I mean by that is this foreclosure system may not be around that much longer. So the urgency to pursue and execute and take action to increase your real estate portfolio buying these kind of properties in various markets is critical. That's all I have to say, all right? And you know how to contact me. If you're highly motivated, dedicated, good to work with, you quantify, you see the value, you see the benefit of doing this, then come and contact me and we work together in a very good way. And other than that, if you see a lot of value in this video, please and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, furthermore, put your email into my subscriber email list on the website below so you can become a free member of our real estate investment club. By being a free member of our investment club, you will receive email newsletters in your email inbox to talk about all types of real estate investing, the whole 9 yards. Thank you so much for watching. This is Seewing Yi, and I look forward to hearing from some of you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.